see here on the main Dragonborn storyline, and I fast jump dragon attacking, so it's just got surreal. Like, I don't want this thing right now. Those elven arrows are good. Whew, only 20 of those. Let's make sure all the right stuff is on. Bow money, baby. The bow should be doing some extreme damage right now. Better armor than that. Welcome, viewers. Hello. We're in a mess of trouble, but in a good way.
Give up while you still can.
Oops, oops.
Flee.
Interesting.
Slay it! Slay the dragon!
Oh, he almost slew. Oh, he's about to be down. Let's just go and collect this dragon's soul. What shout do I have on right now? Just to make sure. Alright, where were we? Nice to knock that out of the way. A little warm up. I do have a dragon to show all. Got one left. I did one. Let's maximize this. Throw voice. I'll have that ready. Falling down the edge. Gotta take care of him. What are they fighting over there? Alright, that's fine. He'll catch up with me in a minute. Hi-oh. Feigned Doll, hurry up. Just finish that dude off. Let's get going. Hey, there's my peeps.
Who's there?
I got one.
Stay alert. They may not have gone far.
And that bow seems to be hopped up on some stuff. 153. That's good. Dawnbreaker. This is good. Glamdring. Hacks, of course.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
Nope. What did I find? Well, let's talk to these people.
We must be getting close. We should proceed cautiously.
We should be careful. There's no telling what traps and wards the ancient blades may have set. We'd best be careful in here.
I was gonna try to cheat. Ah, that thwarted us. A wall that's just a little too high. Alright. Now I'm stuck. Okay. This. Well, I know I did this before once upon a time.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Oh, okay.
Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I would try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Alright. Plan on holding out a little bit. Out of the way, Pandal. Oh. Probably that same pattern. Uh-oh.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
Be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, I think we're close to the entrance.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look
Try
here.
dripping blood.
You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life. You did it. After you, Dragon. You should have an honor of being the first.
That's
All
very
right.
telling.
Let's hack this thing first. Yep. Be able to make that better. Might say no. Let's be the first to be in. Let's cleanse this place. Good time to do a quick save. Very nice place. Let's watch some magic.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
Oh, come on.
It is. Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculptural relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on artists.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Let's see what we have.
Sounds like he's in a dream.
Look, here is Aldrin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Aldrin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against it.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, This is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling.
We'll see.
We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped. When the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles. When the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls. When the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn.
Nice. Sounds good. Chipper.
Well,
Take care,
I'm
then.
gonna look around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover.
What is it?
Yeah, say nothing. Get in our way. Blade's helmet. Ooh. These are all heavy armor. I don't want heavy armor. What is Dragon Pain? Extra damage to dragons, 10 points of shock to others. We're gonna be shaping that guy up right there. Score.
Yes? What is it?
Nothing. I don't want to talk to you, man. Just enough talking. I don't need that. Time to loot. finish the werewolf mission so that I can get rid of the werewolf curse. Or blessing. However you look at it. It's not working out with the hacks that I've been using in this game. I don't think. But no great loss. I had fun with it. I'm not sure why I'm just going around collecting the gold. A compulsive thing. Alright. Skyrim, I'm not sure. Oh, that's Skyrim, huh? That it? I wanted some blades armor. That was light. No, I guess not. I'll enjoy this cold, lonely place. Build a fire in here or something. Get this place cleaned up. Go back up. Get outside, look at the outside area real quick. Looks pretty groovy. That looks kind of cool. There that is. We're trying to face in, so be right about there. No time. See if there's anything to loot out here real quick. I'm guessing not now. Maybe not ever. Alright. Let's do it. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, viewer. Getting a little bit of time in. Hi, Hrothgar. Or be him.
Your wind guide you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
Maybe.
No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend.
Oh yeah.
But its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn anew this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
That's right.
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
All right, let's do it. Take that while I'm here. And that one too. Man, it's hard not to use this armor, but it does look good. I just want to use light armor though.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Va. Kor. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Look!
Did it. Let's get us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. guess we're gonna do it again. Alright, let's...
Look! Look!
Oh. Buddy.
I'll kill you!
Oh. That was almost very bad.
Look! Look!
We got her. Another dead goat. What's with all the goat aside here? It's already gone. Son. Sorry, buddy.
Look!
Still a ways. I get unrelenting force to go to... Oh, I guess. Can't. We don't need another dead goat around here. I think we're here.
Look!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax.
Excellent.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal.
Oh boy. Oh. I got the second one then. Yeah.
As Dova.
Roll.
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
Here's a moral question. Yeah.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world.
Maybe.
Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravakstruma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknus Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Sulyek. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Ooh.
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
I think I'm feeling more of the graybeards over the blades.
return it here to the Tid Ahran. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot-Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Drem-Yolok, greetings. Sum Ark Morah.
Alright, well that's a lot of stuff that we just learned. Class, how do you feel? Well, talk to the Greybeards. Some light dragon armor. That's what I want to get. Eventually, if we get close to the end, we might just go into the smoke box, hack cheat, and grab a couple of really awesome weapons.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Breth, your training proceeds well. The Blades were born of dragon-hating crusaders. They still carry that legacy, although they may not remember from whence it came. They carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. And now, they will do it again. With your help. Sky above, voice within.
Let's get some traveling and get some stuff done. I was out here practicing. To the College of Winterhold. Alright, we gotta go through a dragon. Maybe not. Just walk right on down to it. Very nice. Swing that sword. Oh, no. This way. Instruction.
I'm gonna put you down!
I felt that immensely. Fireball Oreo.
Watch it! What are you doing?
Yeah, don't worry, I got it. Nice and cool out here. Steel? There's no one here. Why is that stealing? Oh. Because apparently there's a car out here for some reason. So let's just take the road now. Take the road all the way in.
You there, traveler! Over here! That's close enough. Never should
Ooh, they're nasty.
no more! You can't beat me!
I saw all the bodies there. I was like, pretty sure bad guy. That sucks. But we got her done, so there it is. Ropes of eminent destruction. That is not working. I don't want to use all my extreme healings here, come on. Let's go, yeah, potions of either healing. Press. Ooh. Oh, that was a really sick shot. Sorry, buddy. I missed that bow. Don't you know about that bow, though? Just in time to walk into the city proper.
You'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Alright.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college?
Money.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground? I look forward to it.
I don't know if I have mage.
Winterhold's glory days.
Oh. There it is. Phew.
Behind it, but the college lives on. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
Really?
I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. No matter what, the college will endure.
I was like, what are you doing? Oops.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
I'm not waiting. Should light out something else.
Myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes.
No thanks.
I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Jeez.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off.
Great.
The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanian is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Where are we going, lady? We can just cut across the yard.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Excuse me, I just sneezed there. Whoa.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
I don't want to do any of that stuff. No, my way.
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Oh, such a
Initially,
slow
you'll be learning
tour.
from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
I don't care. I already know more magic than most people. She's tall.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Bye. Say hi real quick.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with... Ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
Just
over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthor nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Another new apprentice, I see.
I hate these guys.
Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Arcanium, baby.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Mm-hmm.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Mm-hmm.
Go pick it up.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Thanks. Alright, Tristan. There's no way.
I don't want to... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? You need a book? You talk to me. I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Let's go. Yay, adopt a boy. Time to get my groove on here. Get this last little quest done, and then we'll call it on this one. Kick it into high gear next time. Probably in a few days. Tomorrow night, it's going to be a tabletop RPG called Dungeon World. You should stop back by. If you like what you watched tonight, want to check out the other content, just hit exclamation YouTube in the Discord chat, or in the Twitch chat there. Take you to YouTube. Exclamation Discord will take you to our Discord community. Come on by and say hi. I do appreciate follows, likes, and subscriptions for Twitch and YouTube. I'm trying to make them both, so thanks for stopping by. Ouch, that hurt a little bit. Too bad. Got you, nerd. I got you. Further out. Hey, these things are everywhere. There we go.
when the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp. Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Ovtand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
They're not stealing. Not too far away. But I'm gonna probably have to call it good there. Not a lot of action happened for this one, but a lot of story. So a lot of good stuff. So that's what we're gonna pick up next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Follow, like, subscribe. See what happens on through the Discord. Tomorrow night, 5 p.m. EST. I'm gonna play some Dungeon World. It's gonna be great. Have a good night. Thank you.